This is your energy market wrap for Tuesday, September 30th. We start with Sempra, which made headlines twice this week. First, the company took a final investment decision on Phase 2 of its Port Arthur LNG project. The $12 billion expansion will add 2 liquefaction trains and is backed by long-term contracts with ConocoPhillips, EQT, and JERA. Sempra also announced a $10 billion deal to sell a 45% stake in its infrastructure partnership to KKR and CPP Investments. The move helps Sempra shift focus toward regulated utilities while reducing exposure to LNG capital costs. In U.S. upstream, BP's Haynesville wells are showing standout productivity. A 3-well pad in Louisiana delivered some of the company's highest initial production rates in the play, with one well flowing over 65 million cubic feet per day. Also in upstream, ExxonMobil and partners greenlit the Hammerhead development offshore Guyana, the 7th project on the Stabroek Block. The $6.8 billion investment will use a floating production system and add 150,000 barrels per day of capacity. Production from the block is expected to reach 1.5 million barrels per day by 2030. In another development, WaterBridge Infrastructure completed its IPO, raising over $700 million in gross proceeds. The company owns the largest pure-play produced water infrastructure network in the U.S. and plans to use the funds for debt repayment and future growth projects. In oilfield services, Weatherford doubled its senior note offering to $1.2 billion and secured credit upgrades from Moody's, S&P, and Fitch. The company also expanded its credit agreement and is using proceeds to refinance existing debt, signaling strong financial momentum. On the renewables and CCUS front, DACLab emerged from stealth with a $3 million seed round and launched its first commercial direct air capture system. The company claims its technology cuts energy costs by 50% and is already working with sequestration and aviation fuel partners. In international news, TotalEnergies won the tender to build France's largest offshore wind farm, a 1.5 gigawatt project off Normandy. The supermajor plans to reach a final investment decision by 2029 and aims for high recycling rates and European sourcing. And finally, TechnipFMC secured up to $1 billion in contracts from Petrobras this month, including subsea systems and flexible risers for pre-salt developments. The deals reinforce Brazil's position as a global hotspot for offshore investment. Keep your finger on the pulse of the energy industry with Enverus publications. Our experienced writers cut through the noise and deliver insights that help you stay ahead of the curve. To learn more, reach out to business development at Enverus.com or visit www.enverus.com. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next Friday.